All right, team. So now it's time to take it all to the next level. In this, we're going to be doing our breakdowns, business breakdowns, that is. And so in this one, we are going to start with the pizza industry. Considering 95% of pizza searches on Yelp are actually unbranded, I figured, well, I found a new one. It's one of the best in my area. And so I wanted to bring you some great insights about it. So, like I said, the majority of Yelp searches are unbranded. And so, in the pizza category or the pizza term, if you've never seen one of these word clouds before, the largest word generally drives the most search and or traffic. So in this one, we have restaurants, pizza, delivery. That's what people are searching for when they are looking for a new pizza place. So for me, I love a good pizza, and I love even more a good local pizza. And in Modesto, California, I stumbled upon one of the best pizza places that's local, it's real, and the ownership is pretty fantastic and dialed in. So I'm going to show you guys one, benefits of having a pizza place, and two, ways to optimize your Yelp profile so that way you can be successful building your pizza business structure. And for those of you that are watching, a lot of these insights do carry over for other aspects of, industries and or businesses. Okay, so it was late one night. My lady was off with some friends. They were doing their thing, and I had a hankering for some pizza. Like I said, I love me some good local pizza. And so where did I turn? Of course, I turned to my favorite spot, Yelp, like so many people do in the area. And so when you type in pizza in Modesto, California, you're going to get the best pizza near me. Okay. And so again, these are your sponsored results. You got DeBoni's Pizza, 139 reviews, 4.5 star rating. You got Pizza Hut. The reason there's no star rating next to Pizza Hut is Yelp, when they run ads, if you have less than a 3-star rating, they do not show your star count to hopefully still drive traffic to you. So then from that point, I went down a little further, and there we go. We found Nizario's Pizza and Grill. This was a phenomenal choice for me. Granted, on desktop, it looks a little bit different than mobile, but for the purpose of this video, I kind of have to show you the desktop version. You see how, hours were updated 2 weeks ago. So I was, in my opinion, felt like I was taken care of. I knew that they were open late because the big thing for me is that they are open from 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And this is one of the only pizza places in the area that's open during these times. And it really kind of just geeked me out because generally you in Modesto or surrounding smaller cities, everything shuts down super early. So let me show you some other contributing factors for my decision. So when you look at Google for Nizario's Pizza, which by the way, they really are one of the best, they've got 141 Google reviews with a 4.3-star rating. Okay. Then you look at them on Grubhub, and they've got 432 reviews, and they're a 4-star rating there with a lot of great indicators. Right here, notice this. We'll talk about this later. Then if you look at DoorDash, they've got 6,400 ratings, 6,400 plus ratings. They are crushing it on DoorDash with a 4.7. But again, the logo is just Nizario's Pizza. We'll talk about that. Then when you look at their website, it is, kind of basic. So I was somewhat taking a chance. I didn't candidly look at DoorDash. I didn't look at Grubhub. I was just going off of Yelp, the fact that it was a restaurant in the local area that had a lot of great 4.5-star reviews, and they were open till 2 a.m. So I was like, man, I need to see what they have going on. When you look at their Yelp profile, you can see, and we've talked about this before, the first thing that people look at is photos. Now, as you can see, this is a great looking photo for the pizza. Their second photo is, a pizza or their menu sideways. And from that point, their third photo is a couple bites. Now, We've talked about this before. You can control the order of your photos, and I highly recommend that you do it. All right. Because this is not influential. You need to stop letting people control what the look and the feel is of your business listing. Granted, these guys are crushing it. And so, they might not be too concerned about it. But if you're wanting to grow your business and you're wanting to utilize the Yelp platform, I would recommend that you place a photo like this to the bottom of the stack by purchasing the enhanced profile, which gives you the option for photo slideshow. Photo slideshow then allows you to go ahead and rearrange photos how you want them to be in whatever order you want them to be in. So again, when we look at all 234 reviews here, or I'm sorry, 234 images here, you can see all these images. Some of these I would put way to the bottom. You can see this nice flyer right here with their phone number and their address. And from that point, their logo on it. It's a great looking logo. And you guys, I've talked to you about this before. You always want to have your logo placed at the top of your profile. And we're going to go over that in just a minute. So one of the things is about the pizza box. Yes, this is the actual pizza box. It doesn't say anything about the business name. And so I don't know about you, but let's say I've got a stack of these pizzas that I just ordered. Okay. Yes, I ordered just one, but there's many times where we'll order 3, 4, 5 pizzas if we're having a bunch of people come over. Now, if you have no branding on this, and if it just says thank you here, and it says hot and fresh there, and then we're here, the same thing. Well, there's no branding. Little Caesars, Mountain Mike, some of those other people, you know what you're getting from the box. Because this is a local business, a lot of times they don't think through this. And this is why I recommend getting something like these stickers from, let's say, Got Print, where you can get a rounded rectangle, put the logo closer to the bottom of the sticker. So then that way, maybe right next to the thank you, you would put the sticker right here that says the name of the business, Nizarios, and then maybe up here on the top where the sticker would fold over, I would have a section where maybe it says the phone number. Okay. Because the whole thing is, if somebody opens up the box, okay, and yes, I got a receipt from the business, but if somebody opens up the box and from that point, they're like, man, this is amazing pizza. It had a great flavor. The sausage had great spices in it. The pepperoni tasted good. The cheese was good. I actually got the Modesto special, which had some jalapenos and some feta cheese on it. Great pizza. Not a fan of jalapenos, but that's me. I made that mistake. I just don't like it on my pizza. So don't get me. But the point is that when you open the pizza box, okay, it's all about remembering memory. Candidly, I typed the name of this pizza place in multiple times when I was doing the research for my video here, but I was calling it a bunch of different names. And so again, if you have the name of the business here with like a sticker like that, and then from right here, so if somebody breaks the sticker, you want to make sure that the name is still going to be intact right there. But then when they break it, and then it's right there, it's still large enough to know what's the name of the business and what's the phone number. That's the biggest thing. People have to know how to reorder from you. And we're going to go over that, a trick move at the end. But the whole point is that by having a memory-based component, it allows you to be able to have people reach back out to you. Hope all that made sense. So this is what the mobile device looks like. You go through, it's got the menu, the info, the reviews, the information about when it's opened. You got the phone number, you got the address, you got directions. They have a check-in offer right there. The amenities as far as vegan, credit card, all of that. Updates about the community. And then this is where people are advertising against the business. And this is why the enhanced profile is so important. You have a way to look at the ratings that other people left. You can see how people have described the business. You can see what they're saying about the business. And again, this is all on the mobile device. This review right here, somebody was kind of upset about thinking that they were keeping the tips as they were going through, but apparently he had a conversation and was able to hash that out. There's other things such as the community questions, such as, do you guys serve halal meat? These are things that you want to answer. Do you have a gluten-free crust? These are things you want to answer on your profile. And because these are other places that people have looked at that have a less star rating, maybe more reviews, but again, there's no branding. This is why I always push logo, logo, logo. If you're new to the area, you don't know what any of these places are. And that's why it's so important to have such a strong looking profile. That's why it's so important to have nice branded images, like this first image right here of the pizza. But then the second one is the menu. And then you got the piece of pizza eaten. So again, you want to be able to control the images that people are posting about your business. And that's why you want to reorder your images, because people buy with their eyes. It's important. And you want to have the best images possible selling your business consistently. This is why it is so huge for people to ensure that you are posting and you're getting inside of your Yelp for Business Owners profile. Because if you don't control the way that your business looks, other people will. And then you're at the mercy of them. And this is why people say that Yelp sucks. But in here, they've actually set up their menu items. Granted, they need to get in here and update the images for high quality images of what their pizzas actually look like. These are just images from other people who are posting this. And from that point, it's not the best representation. You spend all of this time, energy, effort, and resource building your business, building your pizzas. And from that point, now you just have other people controlling how everything looks. So again, this is why it is so important for you to get in there and update your images about your business. This is why it is so important for you to update the menu and post high quality, relevant images of your menu items. So then that way you can sell them to be successful. Now, I'm going to give you guys my final bonus tip. And this is what I actually sent a letter to the owners of these guys to show them how important and how impactful the Yelp profile is for them. So other locations, as far as where they have reviews, such as Google. Okay. And the trick is, as we all know, anybody with an @gmail.com can instantly leave you a Google review. So you want to make sure you're getting email addresses so that way you can reach back out to people. They're using a service called Slice, and Slice does a really good job of taking care of that for you. Granted, on Grubhub, if you are utilizing Grubhub, you want to make sure that you have a flyer, you have something so people know how to interact with you, how to engage with you. And again, you always want to make sure that you have your logo placed here for that branding purpose. And again, you want to make sure it's consistent. I had to actually do a double take because on DoorDash, they don't have the logo, even though they got 6,400 reviews, which is fantastic. And here on the website, they don't have the new logo, even though they're expanding, and they don't even have all of their pizza pictures on here. And so they're expanding though, and they're opening up a second location soon. So as I've said before, the main thing is that you want people to check in on Yelp, because what happens is, and I've talked to you guys about this before. Let me see if I can't zoom this in for you right here. I checked in on the 19th of August, and literally on the 20th of August, Yelp sent a push notification saying, help a local business today, share a review of Nizario's Pizza and Grill. Your support can go a long way. This is all that I did. And again, as I've mentioned in the past, you do not want to be asking people for reviews. But at the same time, if you have a flyer or a piece of paper to let them know, hey, check in on Yelp when they come to pick up their pizza. Or if you have a flyer that you can tape to the top of the pizza with your sticker, right? The sticker is great, because then from that point, what happens is, you know that the Grubhub guy is not opening up and eating a piece of your, like, sausage or whatever else. And I'm sure they have stickers maybe if you get a delivery like that. But again, this is for you people that are looking to grow, your business. This is just a recommendation that I would have if you were my client. And so, but by getting people to check in, literally, I checked in on the 19th. Here's proof in the pudding. Yelp sends the push notification. This way, you circumvent needing to ask for the review. Yelp will do it all for you. But if you offer something in your check-in, it's like, hey, get a free topping or whatever it is that you feel as though that you can give people for free to give them that little, that little hook. So then that way they do check in and engage with your profile. But here's a pro tip. Consumers like to engage with businesses that have a strong reputation because they love that herd mentality. Humans love to do what other people have already been saying that they love to do and have had a good experience. So like on DoorDash with 6,500 reviews, you'd be a fool to not try them out, especially if you're done with the other local or chain or local franchise or chain restaurants that may not provide the type of service or quality that you're looking for. Or if you just want to help local and support local, this is a good way to drive up your reviews. So then from that point, people will engage with you. So hope this has been helpful. Go ahead and rewind, go ahead and look it all over again. But my whole goal is to help you understand how to engage with more consumers who are looking to order pizzas from you and how you can get them to write reviews about your pizza, parlor, shop, restaurant, Italian food place, delivery place, any type of restaurant. All of these tips will help you in your growth. Going forward, this is going to be kind of a push for me. I'm going to be releasing some other videos and breakdowns of industries on how to be successful on Yelp, what's important for people on the Yelp platform for different industries. And moving forward, my goal is to help as many business owners as possible fully understand the platform, because if you get people to check in and they're leaving reviews, well, you're not going to be so mad about Yelp filtering your reviews, because maybe the person that wrote the review for you has only just wrote a review for you and nobody else. Well, Yelp's not really going to find that as credible, where Google allows you to just like write a review and be done and not have to review anybody else. And they are going for quantity over quality. Yelp is looking for quality. And always remember, Apple is directly integrated into Yelp. So every time somebody says, hey, Siri, find me a pizza place near me, well, that's going to be all Yelp data. So that's another reason why you want to ensure that your Yelp profile is as strong as possible. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Make sure that you subscribe, and I look forward to bringing you more content. And as always, keep it funky.